Hi, it's me, your boyfriend slash girlfriend slash stay friend's favorite content creator, and I'm wearing green because I'm green with envy at Stellar Blade getting good reviews because I'm part of the woke scold mob, and I hate it when games get good reviews. It makes me so mad. I can't do this bit. I can't do this bit. Yeah, it's getting good reviews, which, good. I have stated so many times that people were being weird about this game. And in those videos, if you watched it, and according to the comment sections, you didn't, I said the game would probably just be okay and do fine. And that's literally what's happening. It's okay. And some people are taking it bad, like it should be game of the year. And like the reviews, if they're not exactly, 11 out of 10s, that's part of the woke mob mentality, whatever, even though, again, overwhelmingly people enjoy this game. But I don't want to really talk about that. Your decisions, your decisions, etc., etc. What I want to talk about very, very, very briefly is the fact that people don't know what censorship means. Because in Stellar Blade, when it was originally released, for people with early access, because games didn't come out until, Friday, there was a thing that could be considered a slur. Here we go. Here it is, YouTube. Don't worry, I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to show it. Hard R. And yes, in the game, the R refers to someone's shop, and hard has been seen all over that game. And I'm not going to make a joke. I'm just going to keep it going. But when you put those two together, the hard R, it's the N-word. That's what they reference to. At least if you live in America, especially if you're a Black American, you're familiar with that. And so, easy peasy, Sony and Shift Up announced that they're going to do a patch, and they've already done it. New game patch is going to release when the game comes out, and day one patch is also going to fix that to be like something else, which is cool and fine. But people are taking that as they're censoring the game, that the West, the woke mob, is getting their fingers into this, and this is Sony and Shift Up doing it. Now, there's going to be some grifters like Geeks and Gamers. I'll call them out by name because they suck. Geeks and Gamers who are making it seem like, oh, well, the woke mob is forcing them to change. And like, dude, when has games media been able to change the development of a game? When have they been able to change it? They can report it, but they can't force them to change. You see, unlike you guys, who seem to think that being the most offensive all the time is good and great, people who want to make money don't want to do that. So they will, fix that. And I even had a small exchange, not bad at all, with a reviewer, Gene Park. Hi, Gene, for seeing this. I like your hair. But he talked about how, like, he's like, I'm being defensive for a little bit. In Korea, we always get accused of using the N-word, even though we have words that sound like the N-word, but, we're not racist, and yada, yada, yada. And I just said, yeah, but like, I agree. I don't think this was intentional by any means. But also, if you had a consulting group or anyone else who could look on the outside and be like, hey, this might not play well in this region, they could just fix it. And like, that's the point of consulting. I know I talk about consulting a lot on this channel, but it feels like every single day, more and more people have no idea what consulting is because they just think of one company and think that's every company and don't even understand what that one company does. So again, until the air runs out of my lungs, I'm going to explain it. A consulting company offers a variety of services, but their main job is to put you in contact with experts in particular areas. That's why when people are like, why would you use Sweet Baby Ink? Because they have resources that other people can use. Like, if they were bad at their jobs, no other company would use them, right? No one would use them, but multiple companies use them, including Valve, including, Sony at time to time, Sony Santa Monica particularly. Insomniac, like all these studios that are underneath the Sony umbrella also use them because they get them in contact with things they need. Not to say that there wasn't a consulting firm for Shift Up's game, Stellar Blade, but someone dropped the ball somewhere. So like just having someone on the outside like, hey, that won't play well here, solves the problem. That's it. It's not censorship. Like, like, could you imagine? Let's put it this way: if the game, that same if it had a graphic again, but instead of saying, you know, hard R, it said die, and then the word like cracker across, and they weren't necessarily connected, but just in the same frame, I very much doubt you guys would be like, this is okay. In fact, given the current temperature, I'm sure we'd see a bunch of videos talking about how, well, this is just another anti-white, anti-gamer, anti-male, woke, DEI, ESG. Am I getting all the alphabets? DEI, ESG, CRT thing in there. Like, that's what would happen. But because it's not directed towards them, it's how you such a big deal. I had to Google it. Your ignorance of things shouldn't be a flex, right? Again, if I was releasing a game or any sort of media and the word I use was a slur in a particular part of the world that I'm selling towards, I would change that. Because why would I want to do that? Like, for what? Whether it's intentional or not. That's why it's good to have people who can be like, yeah, you're all your bases are covered, you're good, you're golden. And again, this isn't a major controversy, but these grifters, again, people like Geeks and Gamers, they needed everyone to hate Stellar Blade so they could be like, see, the cultural war is going strong. But because people don't, now they have to pivot to this. Now this is going to be the next talking point. Watch. You just watch. This is going to be on every right-wing gaming thumbnail. It's going to be like, they're censoring, and then probably Soa Jack or Woke Jack or whatever, and then, I don't know, probably the screaming lady who wasn't really screaming on their thumbnails. That's it. That's what this video's about. It's not a fucking controversy. It's something that's just a blip. But they're going to make a goddamn tidal wave out of a ripple because they have to do that. But good job, Stellar Blade, honestly. Like I've said before, if I had a PS5, I'd play it. It looks like a game I'd play. But I have to wait for the inevitable PC release. But until then, please stop being weird about this game. My God.